Hey guys, it's Jag in 8-bit form with some good old-fashioned arcade music to welcome you back. Let's get into just another game, Super Mario RPG. We'll just go out like... Nope. A little bit weird for Mario. So... Let's fight through these enemies. Ooh, avoid them for good. And jump and jump. Stop that. Stop that. You wanna fight? What? Your voice wasn't that quiet. You wanna fight? Yes, let's fight. You'll notice that snippets 1 through 3, and I don't think we've seen 2 yet, just to make sure that it's clear, aren't any different from normal snippets. But since they're named, let's just beat the crap out of them on screen, as God intended. With a lack of commentary, as God intended. Really, these guys should almost be dead. I guess I could psychopath you if you survive this. Yeah, let's try to psychopath you. I don't think I'm gonna get it, but just in case you have something special to say, I'll give you one last chance. These will be your final words. Minimum wage for this? Alright. That was worth it. Now you die. You're a stubborn little fella. Also, static E hurts, but not as bad as I remember. A couple levels will do that to you. There we go. Rip in pieces. Alright, now we're done with being shot with bullet bills. So, I have to admit that out of all the Paper Mario RPGs, and this isn't... I'll just talk after this one. This isn't a knock against Super Mario RPG. I think it's a fine game, but it is actually my least favorite of the Mario RPGs. I think Paper Mario really refined the formula and did it a lot better up until the point where they started making Sticker Star, in which case it kind of all went to hell. Alright, so those notes that I took in the first room we're going to take a look at now, because it's part of this puzzle here. You need the key. Take a look at Booster's family portraits in order from the oldest to the youngest. Alright, so Booster the first had red hat, glasses, and a mustache. So that was this guy. Booster the second had a yellow hat and a beard, and he's the only one with a yellow hat. Booster the third had a red hat, eye patches with his tongue out. That'd be you. Booster the fourth was bald and had sunglasses, so that's you. Booster the fifth had red hat, glasses, and a beard. So that would be you. And by process of elimination, you're the last one. Ah, Booster! And he pukes a key at you. Found the Elder Key. That lets you into this room here, which I believe... Yes, we'll get you a new friend, a new party member. Away out the door! That doesn't seem too happy. They gaze into each other's eyes. Oh my god, Bowser, this is a kiddie game. You can't do that, man. Mario, she's a bit shy. Look the other, oh my god. Look the other way, will you? Yes, forever. You can turn around now. I don't really want to. I kind of want to stare at this corner for the rest of my life. She says she's been locked up ever since she took a bite out of Booster. So now she wants to help us stir up a little trouble. Alright, that is... You got a Chomp. That is your first weapon for Bowser, and I will just double check. Just to be sure. Yeah, even though it looks like he's using it, he actually does not equip it. Which is kind of a bummer. But there you go. So you can get an upgrade for Bowser in this tower. Make sure you don't miss that. Anyways, so like I was saying, this is actually my least favorite of the RPGs, and it's not that I have anything in particular against it. I enjoy it quite a bit. I just think that Paper Mario was a lot more fun to play. This was more of a traditional RPG, and it kind of... It's hard to describe. Paper Mario, the Paper Mario, I feel, is just a better blend of a traditional RPG and more Mario-feeling mechanics. Let's see here. There should be... no, it might be above us. It's either in this room or the one above us. I think it's the one above us. Boing! Yes, this is what I was looking for. You get a goodie bag. Or, I'm sorry, you get a frog coin, not a goodie bag. What am I thinking? How embarrassing. Oh, even better. Well, might as well take the heal while I'm done here. Back up, please. Isometric platforming. Why are you so bad? Alright. Die! And Bowser leveled up in that fight, so now everyone is level 9. Bowser, let's up your power, because I'm going to be using you mostly for physical attacks, since I don't really like your... I will probably at some point show off each of his special attacks, but I really don't like using them. It did occur to me during that fight that I actually didn't show off his new weapon, and I kind of want to, so we'll do that in this fight. Anyways, so... I think my favorite of the RPGs, it's interesting that you have Paper Mario and then you have Mario and Luigi, and it's nice that Luigi actually did get some billing. I think that my favorite Mario and Luigi game would have to be Bowser's Inside Story, but that's not surprising because from what I've heard, that's a lot of their people's favorite Mario and Luigi game. Just because it's so silly and so fun. How can you... And I didn't show it off at all. How can you not love a game where you get to play as gigantic Bowser? It's amazing. And yeah, it does have the thing that, hey, your stats don't matter. Because it's a giant fight. There we go, that's what I want to show off. But it's still... It's giant Bowser, and you fight a castle, and you fight a train. I mean, the next best thing to that is pile driving a train. How can you not love it? Anyways, get a frog coin in there. And make our way on up. As for the Paper Mario series, I think that my absolute favorite would have to be Thousand Year Door. And again, that shouldn't be a real surprise because that's a lot of people's favorite. That's probably the fan favorite of the series. Yes, in this room there are traps. You will fight these many times if you want to get everything in this room. There is probably some secret to avoiding them, and I probably do not care, because I just want the goodies. So I'm not going to show you the best way to get through this. If there is a best way, I'm just going to, you know, basically go here for the fights and the goodies, and get the luckies and the levels. And miss completely. They must have some high agility, or evasion, or whatever you want to call it. Low physical defense though, so that's good. But Thousand Year Door was such a radical departure. When you're Mario, you're wrestling. If they did a remake of Thousand Year Door, they would make bank. Yeah, I didn't get... Alright, concentrate. Where's Yoshi? This one? Ah, well. Broke even. Cheap. Alright. There is is a key that you want at least get out of this room too, so you're probably going to have to put up with these fights. And one thing that I should probably do is I should probably get much better at not talking when a fight comes on, so that it makes it easier to cut. So you can tell this one is probably not going to be cut. In this room, it's probably going to be hard for me because it's all traps. There's no real warning that you're about to hit a fight until you do, so it's a little bit hard for me to predict. Sure, why not? Where's Yoshi? This one. Yay! Double experience. And yes, I'm sorry if you can pick that up on mic. Cat is not a happy cat right now. Got the room key. Things I do for a frog coin. This is probably one of the most irritating rooms in the entire game. You don't get anything from it besides frog coins and a lot of experience. And by a lot of experience, I mean a lot of fights, because the only way you're gonna get... Well, at least Gino leveled up during that fight. Let's upgrade your magic attack and magic defense. That is one good thing about this game, is even party members who aren't participating in fights get experience. And speaking of experience, you're not going to get much experience here. By experience, I meant a lot of fights, because experience here is actually kind of bad unless you're really good at the lucky minigame. Give me frog coin! Alright, that's the last thing I wanted. Give me door. Give me door. Let me out of here. Let me out of this madhouse. In here, for getting that key, you get zoom shoes. That is an accessory that will upgrade your speed by a lot. Who do I want to put that on? I guess I'll put it on Mallow so that I can usually have my healer go pretty early in the fight, even though it doesn't show a direct correlation. It does, as you can see by the effect that it ups your speed by 10. That's kind of a hidden stat. It also ups your defense and magic defense. Let me out of here. Whew. Uh-oh. It's Return of the Chomps. The Chompening. Alright. How many of these fights? I didn't show it on screen, and I'm going to probably trim out the rest of these battles because they're going to get repetitive, but you should probably know that Chomps have the ability to have the Iron Maiden ability, which can inflict the Fear status. They do not have a particularly high physical defense though, so even though you would expect that of them, you can use physical attacks on them. You just have to watch out for that fear effect. Anyways, man, if you ever want to grind levels, just come to Booster's Tower. Can I dodge you? Yes. Alright. Chugga, 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 choo choo! Reminds me of that annoying toy from World of Warcraft. Ooh, chugga, chugga, honk! This is my personal railway! Eh? My, it's you again! I'm amazed you made it this far. Yes, quite amazing you are. Since you're here, maybe you could clear up something for me. My bride-to-be is chanting, Mario help me, Mario help me, Mario help me. Is she showing her happiness? Hey, wait a second. Maybe Mario is another guy. What if you're this Mario she keeps talking about? Trying to take my bride away? Why don't you take this instead? Bombs! Run away! Let's hide here in this conveniently placed bomb shelter. Haha, you can't get to me. Hey look, I am Booster the 8th. There they go. I only saw 3 bombs. Why were there 4 explosions? That didn't do it? I ran out of bombs. Well, so long. Aw, poor Booster. He just wants to live every bachelor's dream. Ride around on a train, have a tower full of playmates, have a girl fall into your lap and then marry her. Who doesn't want to live that kind of life? Anyways, let's see here. If we jump around here, I think I do have notes for these. If you ever hear me talking to myself, it's because I'm looking at my notes. I don't know where all of these are off the top of my head. I had to write them down. Here is one surprise box in this room for a full heal, which is going to be useful. And then you want to get that treasure box, and then you also want to, you definitely want to get the item. There we go. If you jump on the treasure box and then jump, this is where the goodie bag is. And the goodie bag is an item that you can use in battle. And I will toss something for it because you can use it in battle and it will give you coins pretty much infinitely. You can if you need a boost of your coins, let's sell the fright bombs, or throw it away because I don't really need the fright bombs. I have Bowser. Bowser has an attack that is basically the fright bomb. If you sell the goodie bag, you can sell it to a shop for 555 coins if you need that many coins. Or you can just use it and get coins in battle. So it's up to you. But I probably wouldn't miss it because that's throwing away a free 555 coins. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut quite a few videos out, or fights out, so let's do this. I hope I do this right the first time. If I don't do this right the first time, I will probably call it an episode, rewind, and do it until I get it right, and I'll show that next episode. So let's find out. Mario, you did come to rescue me. I was so frightened and lonely. But now that you're here... Uh-oh, it's locked. The door won't open. How did she go to the bathroom? Has she just been living out on that balcony for days? Holy crap. I think we need Booster's spell to undo the lock on it. Oh, what should we do? Aha! What should we do? Booster is returning, isn't he? I know. Hide somewhere and wait till he opens the door. Alright, if you win this game, you get an accessory. It's really not hard until the last step. So if I'm going to fail at this, it's going to be the last step. I know where I have to end up on the last part of this, but getting to it can be a trick. Boss, should we be concentrating on the girl? Didn't I kill you? Right. Now about the girl in my life. Who thinks I should marry her? Well, speak up. Oh man, what was your voice? A wedding ceremony. You sound like Booster. A wedding ceremony would be a great party. Ah, a party. We haven't had one of those. It could be fun. So, what is a party? Well, you drink punch and eat cake, I think. Drink punch, eat cake? Sounds complicated. I don't know if I can muster the energy to do it. Let's walk through it once. It's ready. It's wedding rehearsal time. So who's the bride? Sniff it number 3? We will now begin the ceremony. Walk down the aisle with the, hey, someone make her smile. Beautiful bride to be. Wait! Mario always shows up about now to ruin the fun. How did you... I guess you've heard of Mario, but you've never seen him? Because you didn't recognize him. We gotta take that into consideration, you know. Someone go and get the Mario doll. It isn't here. Of course it's here. You lazy slobs couldn't find fresh water if you were fish. It's behind those curtains. Alright, this is the game. Number 1, you go and look. Alright, concentration mode. It's been so many years since I've done this, I don't remember the pattern. It's the same pattern every time. You just kind of have to watch his movements. Nope, it isn't here. I wouldn't go and lose my Mario doll, you idiots. So you have a doll, you know it's a Mario doll, you know what Mario looks like, and you didn't recognize him when he was in front of your tower. Or he was in your own tower. Way to go. Ah, number 2, you look too. I think you get one do-over. Hey everybody, did you see someone behind the curtains or was it just me? How creepy. It's a pain, but I think we should check one more time. Start over. You either get one do-over, or if you're not fully shown, then you get to restart. But if you're out in the open, you're done for sure. Like I said, if I fail at this point, I'll just start the next episode with my success. I think one more peek is necessary. Great. Could have sworn that you only get one shot at this. I think that's if you're caught directly in the open, and I haven't been caught directly in the open yet. Not that I've been doing. I can't believe I failed twice on the second stage. That bodes well for the third stage. Well, I learned from nothing. It's Mario! That's impossible. He made out past all my traps. But we're gonna trip him up. Yeah, if you fail, then you fight Booster and his 3 sniffets. Huh? That must be Mario. Let's make sure. You, check it out. You know what? It's going to be a little bit of a long episode. We'll do this fight just to show it off. And then I will rewind and, or I'll try to rewind and do the fight, or do the game. Because if you do the game properly, you get an accessory and you don't have to do this fight. But we're here now. There's no going back. Mario is silenced. Let's just do this as quickly as possible. Great, Mallow silence too. Fantastic. My group attacker. Let's use... I don't have any Able Juice, do I? And do not. Awesome. Alright. Let's just attack. These sniffets are, yeah. These sniffets aren't special. They're just annoying. I can't try to remember what Booster does. I don't think I've fought Booster in forever. I almost never fought Booster because I like to get the accessory here. And I would like to, you know, stop failing at hitting these guys. Alright, there's one down. And you get a lucky. So whatever it is, I can risk my coins and experience and probably get nothing. That would be the perfect finish to this episode. Come on. Let's not take forever with this. There is only 5 minutes of buffer in the Super Nintendo cache. Oh good, Mario's down. Let's use a pick-me-up. Man, this end of this video just kind of went all to hell. This is not what I wanted to do. I got double lucky. That's what she said. Probably not. The good news about Mallow and Mario. Doesn't look like Booster does anything in this fight. Hopefully you just have to kill his Sniffets. That would be nice. I swear if I get the game, if you make me... Huh! Just as I thought. It is, Mario. Let's wind him up. Punch! Oh, come on, Booster. Why would you make me do this? Psychopath. I don't want this fight to last forever. This is like realizing you're outside without your clothes on. Whatever that means. Mario, jump on him. That was a good one. I might just do that and wrap this up as quick as possible. Terrorize isn't going to do anything. HP rain on the... Oh man, this is going to be close. I may not get this accessory. I got hit by a train. Oh, that hurt. Oh, Mario. Here, have it pick me up. There you go. That attack hurts bad. Has... Okay. It's HP Ray Bowser. And Mario, see if you can finish him off, please. There we go. Alright. No, we're not gonna do it. I don't want to lose that experience. I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got a schedule to keep. Move aside so I can open that door. Here's the password. Jag. Alright, we're gonna call it there, guys. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.